Peace. It's the God, Minister Jap. We're going right in, man. We're going right in, man. Black single mothers. It's a sore subject. Nobody ever wants to deal with it, but I'm going to continue to deal with it because I feel that the truth is the only thing that's going to uplift y'all. I'm not finna sit here and sugarcoat things with you or nothing like that. I'm telling you everything your mama should have told you, your daddy should have told you, your grandmama should have told you. Because we out here as good brothers got to deal with y'all ass. Single mothers, black single mothers. What were you thinking? What were you thinking? Like I'm riding right now, I know she a single mother. She walking down Sibley with a stroller. You know what I'm saying? It's the likelihood of it, man. It's come on, man. Y'all pick these dudes that impregnate you. So let's stop the rebuttals, stop the trying to justify the fuckery. You picked your baby's father. You picked him. You hand-picked him. If he's not around, it's because you picked him. It defines the character of you and what you were looking for. And that's the type of character that you decided to bring life into the world with. That nigga. Yes, it's that nigga's fault, but it's more of your fault. More your fault because you actually have to have the baby. You actually are the gatekeeper and let these nothing ass niggas knock you up. Do I feel sorry for you? Hell no. I don't feel sorry for you. I don't see a bunch of single black women, black mothers with these success stories. They always struggling. Why do you choose to struggle? If you understood economics, you would understand the importance of family. You don't understand economics. That's why you strap for cash. That's why you strap for cash. That's why you sitting over here arguing with a nigga that you had a baby by that didn't want you, didn't want to be with you. That's why. It's your fault. Flat out. Flat out. And some of y'all, oh, my baby daddy good nigga. Ooh. Okay, that's cool. You take care of his kid. That's great. You're supposed to. You know what I'm saying? But now, you out here with a kid, and you're dating. And the smart brothers who don't have kids are going to judge you because you're bringing baggage to the table. So don't act as if you coming in a situation and you really, you know, you're bringing something promising. You got to really break things down. Are you an asset or are you a liability? And there's not a lot of good brothers with their shit together who want to take on liabilities. So what happens is, after you had that first kid, you know, you're going to date. And depending on the brothers, you know, they may not take you serious. Hell, it don't look like you take life serious. You don't take family serious. So then, you had a second kid by another nigga. And he didn't take you serious. Now, you want to get serious, your expectations are out of control. You really think that a good brother with his shit together wants to drop off, wants to be a stepdaddy to 2 kids by 2 different fathers and have a relationship with 2 jealous niggas, and then you have his baby. He wants you to have his baby. Where do you find a nigga who wants to do that? Do you understand how messy this shit is? How messy you're making the black family look. If you put some value on your womb, you would make a man marry you before he can give you a kid. But you don't care. You don't love the black family. You don't. That's why when I bring this up, you say, white women do it too. Who gives a fuck? Well, who will be the judge? That's Christian bullshit. Let's talk the truth. The truth. You didn't want to be a single mother. But now that you are, you got every excuse in the world why it's okay. And then you're going to try to downplay marriage. You're going to try to diss marriage. Well, marriage ain't just the answer because you tell me why all these other races with their families is winning and we are losing. Black families matter. So you're telling me that we're going to get ahead as a race by you continuously having babies out of wedlock. Do you understand what a marriage is? No. That's why you have no fucking resources. You're broke. You're asking for gas money. You're asking for lunch money. You know? You're living check to check. There's no legacy to leave to these kids, and the cycle continues. You're more mad at me for saying this than the people that are doing this. That's how I know you're full of shit. You're mad at me because I'm telling you. But you're not mad at these motherfuckers who doing it. So that's why they're on these government assistance programs and things of that nature. You're choosing this life. I tell people all the time, I do not understand why there are new crackheads. Because there are enough examples of crackheads that are fucked up in life to deter you to ever want to smoke crack, ever in life. I've never seen a successful crackhead. Successful. Not maintaining. Not functioning. Successful. The likelihood of you being a successful single black mother is very low. If you deal with percentages, if you deal with the likelihood, if you just look at the examples, why would you want to be a single mother? What are the benefits of it? You see what I'm saying? But when I bring this up, y'all say, well, marriage ain't the answer. And I know plenty of people who've been married and this and this. Listen. Marrying the person you decide to have a child with shows a lot about your character. Whether or not the marriage works or not, I respect that highly. I don't respect you having all these kids out of wedlock. I don't respect that. Don't respect that. And I don't think nobody should. I really don't. I really don't. You know, like, and this has nothing to do, like I always tell, the women who are widows. You know, y'all need a good brother, because y'all had a good brother, and, you know, that's a tragic situation, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, that's a situation where I honestly, as a black man, I would step into that. I would step up and help that woman and be there for that woman. A woman who went through a divorce, totally different dynamic. She has kids. She was married. The marriage didn't, you know, but there was a level of economics there, and most of the time those women are struggling, and, you know, they're thinking it's that of a wife. You know, you can build with those type of women. You cannot build with that baby mama type of woman, man. Now, she done had babies by 3-4 different boyfriends, and want you as a good brother, making all the good decisions in your life, focused, trying to better yourself every year, chase this coin, acquire assets, educate yourself more, and just become more brilliant every year. You have to take on all of that. You're supposed to take that on. Bullshit. Bullshit. So, for the black single mothers, and don't get this twisted. I love black people. I love my black women. But I'm going to tell y'all the truth. When y'all, because y'all out here, y'all fucking up. And y'all think it's wrong for somebody to tell y'all when y'all fucking up. And if I didn't care about you, I wouldn't say nothing about it. But see, your parents don't give a fuck about you, because ain't nobody checking you in your ass for having all them goddamn kids out of wedlock. Then these people around you do not love you. I love the black woman. I love her enough to tell her the motherfucking truth and correct her motherfucking actions. I'm sick of it. I'm flat out sick of it. I'm sick of every time I meet a black woman, the first thing I gotta ask is, how many kids you got? And usually the answer is 1 or 2. And if it's 3, I'm sure, oh my God, look at what we're dealing with. You know? And I don't understand. You know? You let a nigga put a baby in your womb and won't put a ring on your finger. What kind of woman are you? What kind of women are you? Like, really evaluate your womanship right now. What kind of woman are you? But let me see, I'm bashing, right? I'm not uplifting. How's this not uplifting? Everything I'm saying, if you did the opposite of it, you would win. You chose to struggle. You chose to struggle. What was the plan? All y'all having these old, I call them shit happens babies. You know why I call them that? Because when I ask them, why you do all that? Why are you having kids out of wedlock? Well, shit happens. So you're cool. Your justification of you bringing this beautiful child into the world, life into the world, is that shit happens. I thank God that I'm not a shit happens baby. I thank God. I've never heard my parents say no stupid shit like that, man. Well, shit happens. Black people, man. I'm sorry. You know, I'm 15 minutes in. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. Like, single mothers really justifying this shit. Like, really, really. That's crazy, man. Like, what can we do with y'all? Like, the brothers, what can we, like, what benefit do we get from it? You know, like, pussy don't pay bills unless you're selling it. I mean, pussy ain't gonna put me in no house. You know, like, I don't understand. What do you offer? I'm done, man.